jaBROni, JABRONIXYZ ABC. It doesn't matter how you spell jaBROni.
Boom, 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 boom. Yes. Welcome back to the jaBROnis, presented by bodyslam.net. I'm your reigning, where's that over here? Defending, undisputed jaBROni world champion. The thing of beauty. We're going to defend this thing next week. jaBROni Mania. Oh, man. It's almost here. We had the penultimate episode of Smackdown last night. I love the word penultimate.
It's very
Michael Cole saying it is orgasmic. Yeah, next week, jaBROni Cast. We will be live streaming back-to-back nights of Mania. Special guests will be popping in throughout the night. We're making our picks, predictions.
Unscheduled guests. Too.
Unscheduled guests, yes.
I can't guarantee that my wife or child will not show up.
Yeah, it's TBA right now. TBA. The most exciting news I got out of everything so far this week was that, unfortunately, Madcap is in the Battle Royal. I don't know if that's on a separate night from Corbin and McIntyre.
Yeah. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal is on SmackDown next week.
It's happening on SmackDown. It's not even happening at. No. See, that's what I didn't even. So the people in that picture, then, is that all that's in it?
Yeah, probably.
It looked like. So, what were your thoughts on that? That's the first thing that popped out, and I saw your boy.
Can we let me bring it up? Let me bring it up just so I know. All right. So immediately, like, what comes to my head is the fact that obviously they can't figure out a way to get Finn, your your United States champion, on the card, yet you're going to have Logan Paul on WrestleMania. So I'm looking at it right now. We got Commander Aziz, Shelton Benjamin, the Viking Raiders, Apollo, Cedric, Akira Tozawa, Damian Priest, another one who's like had the greatest year of his career, and he's not even going to Mania. Finn, we mentioned. Madcap, we mentioned. Mansoor, Drew Gulak, Reggie, R-Truth.
Oh, my boys.
Jinder Mahal and his buddy, I cannot remember his name.
Oh, Shanky?
Shanky, thank you. R-Truth and Bob Roode. It just doesn't sit well with me. You know,
is Ziggler in it?
No, Ziggler is booked for NXT Saturday afternoon.
Are they doing a takeover in the afternoon?
Yeah.
What's it called? The
Stand and Deliver.
Stand and Deliver.
Yeah, they're doing it in the afternoon. I think they should scrap the whole Battle Royal, to be honest. Not a fan of it anymore. Doesn't mean anything. Nobody's ever benefited from winning it or losing it, for that matter. I don't think if you're a champion, you should be in the Battle Royal, because you should be defending your title. You know, I
agree.
Especially, like, you make this freaking show 2 nights now. I don't want to hear that you don't have the room. Like, you have, like, or like the space on the card. First off, it's your own, like, I mean, it's your show. You can put it on. Like, you could put as many matches on the card as you want. Maybe Peacock has regulations, but then again, that goes back to never switching to Peacock ever. I just think it's a travesty that Damian Priest and Finn Balor are not having a match at Mania.
Especially since
if I would have known that this was the plan, I would have been like, dude, just give me Priest and Balor again in a rematch. I don't care. They deserve to have their own match.
The fact that they did the title change like 3 weeks before Mania was just like, did it need to be done there? Like, why didn't just do it at Mania? And it doesn't make sense to me. And again, like you hit, I don't think anyone should be in the Battle Royal that's holding a title. It makes the title look, unless the title's up, like the title is defended, or they do something where Finn's like, I'm going to defend this U.S. title in the Battle Royal. Make it mean something. Make him
if you can like save this and be like, all right, the winner of the Battle Royal will get a shot at the U.S. title or
the IC
title.
A stipulation,
on like
something.
one of the next days of WrestleMania.
Yep.
Fine.
Like,
but
winner of the Battle Royal, the Raw after WrestleMania, it used to be one of the biggest shows of the year, you get a title shot. Or throw the IC title in there. And if you win it, and if you're on a different show, you go to the other show then. Like, make it something where, I don't know, Ricochet, I think he had a match. He was having a match.
So he's defending it on the WrestleMania SmackDown against Los Lotharios in a triple threat.
Okay.
Yep, because they both beat him in one night individually.
I saw like the because I didn't see the end. You explained what what happened with Roman and Brock at the end, but we start recording right when I was finishing watching the Los Lotharios kiss cam. Had a wedding last night, and St. Peter's was on. There was a lot of stuff going on. So again, the only thing that really mattered was the Corbin vignette was top notch. I loved looking back at sad Corbin opening up cans on the sidewalk with his pictures on the side of the truck, and he's like, "That's me." The dude's like, "That's not you." Loved it. Brought me back. I wish we had him longer.
Yeah, absolutely. But looking at if this is who is all in the Battle Royal, I'm not gonna lie. I think Madcap's got pretty good odds.
Because he should be one of. I mean, I got two of my guys in there. I got Madcap. Three maybe. We got Madcap. We got Reginald. Well, we got Shanky.
So, logic will tell you that Finn or Damian, probably the two hottest people in the match, should win. That's logic, which WWE lacks sometimes. Most of the time, 90%, 92%, 95% of the time. So I think Madcap's got a real shot at winning this. Or I could see them go Madcap. I could see them go R-Truth, Rude, or Reggie.
I'm happy that we don't have to pick it though.
We don't have to pick it.
Predictions technically.
Oh, right? I guess it's technically not on WrestleMania. Yeah,
I like that because
that's fair.
It wouldn't. How am I not going to take? Like, I don't like it. I don't like all this Madcap.
Like, you would have taken Reggie or Madcap. I would have taken Finn 100%.
That would have been,
and we would have all lost. It would have been a waste of a point because we ain't putting like 12 points on it or however many matches there are.
And then that means that anybody in that Battle Royal is basically then actually not on WrestleMania.
Again, unless they... So, like, I mean, nobody on this card, with the exception of Priest, Madcap, Finn, and I guess a 24/7 segment with R-Truth and Reggie, nobody really would have fit on this WrestleMania card anyway. Like, if this were on Mania, I'd be cool with it. But it's not, and Finn and Damian are in it, so I'm not cool with it.
Did they do the Battle Royal on SmackDown last year too? And that's why we couldn't.
Yep.
We were thinking about it, like, wait, who won it? It's like, oh yeah, because it just was. We were just talking about. I was like, yeah, they did the Battle Royal last year.
This tag for WrestleMania in front of all the names of the shows, like, I'm not for it. WrestleMania Raw is on Monday. What makes it WrestleMania? They're not even in Texas, I don't think. So, like, why are you even?
Are they not?
I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe they are.
I thought that was a whole thing.
I think they're in Pittsburgh. I think they're in Pittsburgh.
Are they really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. I'll double check, but I think so. So like
McAfee winning at Mania, and then he's gonna be on Raw celebrating
maybe
with the Pittsburghians.
Yeah, it is in Pittsburgh, PA.
Interesting.
So like, it doesn't. Why is it WrestleMania Raw? And like, you already have the Raw after Mania. Like, leave it at that. Like, leave it.
So they're not calling it Raw after WrestleMania. They're calling it WrestleMania Raw.
I mean, they're calling this Monday's Raw WrestleMania Raw.
Are they calling SmackDown WrestleMania SmackDown?
Sure are.
Okay, and then the next paper, we're gonna have 2 nights of Mania, and then we're gonna have WrestleMania Backlash.
That is correct.
This is just like last year, and everything was presented by Snickers.
Yes, everything is presented by
Every
Snickers.
WrestleMania, Money in the Bank, presented by Snickers.
Yes.
It's fun.
Bottom line, this match sucks and shouldn't be a thing. Like, Hogan announced it to be a part of WrestleMania. A 30-man battle royal in honor of Andre's legacy at WrestleMania. It is no longer at WrestleMania. Sure as shit don't look like there's going to be 30 people in it. Unless they got some shockers.
There's
Then
what,
it's like
16 maybe at the most? There
1,
wasn't
2,
that many
3,
people
4,
on that
5,
graphic.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 people, which is a weird number. So that makes me kind of think that there will be 30. They just didn't fit everybody. Why stop at 17?
Or 20, like maybe 20. Like maybe
20,
they'll add
I guess, but like
like Santino will come down and like I
Yeah.
don't know. Someone else random.
that's weird. Maybe like Romo gets in there since they're in Dallas. I don't know.
They could do something. No, like you're right around. You're somewhere around there. Not, but
Well, like last time they were in Dallas and they did this battle royal, they had Shaq come in.
they'll do. Yeah, I could feel that.
But then it's like it's not on WrestleMania, so why bring in a hot celebrity? You know, it's just stupid.
I want your thoughts. Let's go back to Raw this past week.
All right.
We continued the Seth Rollins storyline of trying to get on the card, and they just kind of hit the repeat button. Did it with AJ Styles now. I don't get how the authority figures keep letting this happen. It's
Dicks.
It's like, and it's agreed. I guess I don't know, but all of a sudden now, AJ's match with Edge, in which literally he got concertoed and he was out 2-3 weeks. Seth and Edge, they've had their feud, so none of it kind of makes sense again. It's just like, no, there's a build up. Like obviously we know how this is going to end, in which Seth again is not on the card. And he then we closed the show out with him saying that WrestleMania Raw coming up will not be happening unless he has his WrestleMania moment.
Right. So I mean, it sounds like Seth is going to open WrestleMania Raw. Hate saying those words, and then he'll cut this promo and hijack the show, and then Adam or Sonya, probably Adam, will like offer him an open match at Mania, open challenge or whatever. And my guess would be is when Cody shows up at WrestleMania for the first time and everyone loses their shit. And I think the laziness, because that's what it is, it's laziness with this storyline and doing the same exact program 2 weeks in a row. I'm thinking that they're thinking that debuting Cody at Mania against Seth will make up for all of it. And people will be like, oh, see, it wasn't pointless. It was, Cody.
Yeah.
No, it's pointless. Could have done something else.
But and then they also said
could have made this like open challenge, like official, like last week. Could have had Seth come out and say, nobody could beat me anyway. And to prove it, thrown out an open challenge. Yeah.
And I could to anybody, like where he just puts it out. Anyone in the back, anyone watching at home, just something as simple as that. I wouldn't mind that. Like, because that would cut, like just saying that simple line, like anyone in the back, anybody watching at home. It's just like, okay, anyone watching at home? All right.
Yeah.
That would do it for me, probably. That's going to be awesome. I feel like that's going to be. And then there was reports saying that top people in WWE were saying that Cody needs to come and be American Nightmare, pyro, music, everything needs to be the same. And I didn't even think it needed to be mentioned, but it's an obvious.
It needs to be mentioned because I don't want to hear smoke and mirrors. No. Or unless they like troll you and start off with smoke and mirrors and then go into his theme song now.
He came out of Stardust. It would be the greatest moment ever, I think.
Right.
Jumped up on the it would be so fun.
would be hilarious. You're getting special requests, Toph.
Where we going here? What is? I can't do that. I'm. What is happening?
I don't know. I don't know.
We're live. We're getting check your front door, which is
Check
creepy.
your front door.
We're getting this, and
Maybe
then I gotta
be on the show in person.
answer my phone. I'm locked away in the dungeon.
This is interesting.
I'm locked away in the dungeon.
Never mind. False alarm.
False alarm. Okay.
Okay. That's crazy.
All right. I didn't know what was happening. I thought it was getting attacked, maybe.
Dude, maybe that would be crazy.
Well, all right. Well, we're just trying to talk about Cody. How? Also, you mentioned Logan Paul already, but Rey Mysterio, that is one of the most disrespectful things you can ever do.
Yeah, it's pretty disrespectful getting that mask yanked off. You know, I mean,
off.
I mean, I can see why it's a big deal. It's not a big deal to me because we know what Rey kind of looks like under that mask. I mean, he unmasked in WCW a while back, you know.
It's been out there.
Kind of know. I mean, he aged, but I mean, you kind of know. But, you know, for like, 10-year-old Jimmy, he doesn't know. So
yes, now, do you think this leads to the mask being handed down after this?
No.
And Rey's wearing a mask?
No. I know. I just think it's part of the storyline because Logan's gonna wear the mask on Raw this week.
Yeah,
and I just think it's something to spice up the show. That's another thing. How are you gonna have Finn Balor on WrestleMania SmackDown and this little piece of shit Dominic over here on WrestleMania?
Yeah, and Finn's on Raw.
How does this make sense? Doesn't.
Money.
Wild.
Logan money. That sweet Logan money.
I don't care about Logan. Whatever. I'm talking
So,
about Dominic.
In logic, again, if Logan's going to show up wearing the mask this week, you would have to assume that maybe the Mysterios get the upper hand. And then we're going into Mania with the faces getting the upper hand. Or they just continue with the mask thing and then go even deeper with it. Maybe take Dominic's pants off, something like that, embarrass him, make fun of his little wee-wee. And then we got heels back-to-back weeks going up. And then God knows what happens.
Be interesting. Who knows? I mean, I don't think it matters what they're going to do. I do with the Mysterios and the Miz on Raw because I think I have a pretty good idea no matter what who's going to win that match. So Oiley's obviously.
I have to walk upstairs to check something apparently because he said someone's messing with in my home.
Nope.
Apparently. So
never
So
well,
watch this real quick. Everyone will be right back.
We'll be right back. God. All right.
Internet, enjoy.
Yes, internet. There you go. Once again, so it's on the up and up. All right. Saw me take it out of the box. Cheers.
Bon appetit. Down the hatchet. All right. It's for audio. It is in the mouth. He is sipped. He has sipped. He's sipping.
Oh my God, that sucks. Oh. Wow.
How is the milk making it feel? Temporary?
Oh, fuck.
And then also, aren't you not supposed to drink a lot of milk at some point? But because then, what if you want more milk? Like, you can't drink that much milk.
This is bad. All right.
Should I Sean Evans this now and just start asking questions?
Yeah.
I know it might be a sore subject, Crown Jewel, because this is the reason why all of this is happening right now. But what were your thoughts on the pay-per-view?
Well, from what I've watched,
Your faces.
Oh,
man.
No. All right. From what I watched, it was a very good pay-per-view. Oh, it's like when you think it gets better, it starts to get bad again. Okay.
All right, good question for you. Would you ever do it again? All right. That's the only answer I needed. I think it happened. Dana, I'm sorry. All right, everything is okay. We're back. Just had to check on some things. False alarm.
We beat him up.
There were shenanigans. Yeah. All right. So where were we? We were talking about Ray and Dominic.
Yeah. I don't see how. I don't see much really happening as far as like what you were saying with like heels or faces standing tall before Mania and the WWE math behind it. I don't think it matters what they're going to do. I think they know who's going to win this match. But I'm not going to give it away because obviously I don't want to give you an advantage. Because you're probably going to win the title anyway due to shenanigans like you always do.
Shenanigans.
That's the thing. I got to find where the shenanigans will happen. That way I can adjust my predictions.
I'm always going to I'm vulnerable at spots. I mean, there's a Corbin match, and I don't know how I can I always have to not take Corbin, and I don't like that. So I might have to just give up points just because of that. I feel like I'm taking him regardless. He needs to win.
Fair.
That's not true, actually. Didn't Drew lose to Bobby last year? I mean,
that's true.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah, Drew's winning.
Damn. Anyway, we had Steve Austin. I'm sorry, we had Kevin Owens dress up as Steve Austin. And I gotta say, this was just amazing. I mean, this works all the time. Immediately you go and think back to Shawn Michaels doing it in Canada in like 2005, 2006. When he was in the feud with Hogan, right? And he cutting that heel promo in Canada. Bret Hart's music hits. Everyone's freaking out. And then, Shawn reveals that it was all a ruse. Kevin Owens got us twice. Definitely got me twice.
I love the crowd shot they kept doing. And then they had CM Punk guy was there from AEW. And he just did his same face there. But he got duped as well.
Yeah. There were some people who may or may not work for other companies that did not appreciate it.
Because this was the first time it's ever been done before. This was an original idea that has not ever happened in wrestling. And
yes, forget everything I just said.
Yes, but I mean that this person maybe could get potentially brought up later on, maybe, possibly. There's a chance.
Ooh. Oh, right. I didn't want to stomp on your. That's right. I didn't want to spoil anything.
It's fine. It's a stupid take. There's a lot of bad takes. You
A lot of bad
were
takes.
involved with some.
I was involved with a lot of bad takes. It's okay.
At some point, yeah, we're gonna at some point here we're gonna hop onto we're gonna pull up the Twitter feed so you guys can see it here.
Notebook.
We're gonna scroll through some stuff at some point. But continuing with the week, what else we had? Dynamite on Wednesday. Do we have any? I ask it every week. Do we have any huge announcements? What was the big announcement?
I feel like he did tease something, right? He did tease
a debut from a female on
he teased that on Rampage though, I think.
I thought it was a tease on Dynamite saying they were going to announce it on Rampage. But then they just put like a photo of the bunny wrestling like a mystery person.
That's correct. That is correct. That's what that is what happened.
It's the Butcher and the Blade, and that must be the bunny, and that's gonna be Kane.
Yeah, I mean there was Dynamite from what I saw of Dynamite. I did not watch the whole thing, but from what I saw, really, really good. Punk, Harwood, real great, real freaking great. Loved it. The 8-man tag match. Look, man, I mean, Sting's crazy. Feel like we're going to get Darby versus Jeff, which is going to be super cool. Jeff's crazy. Matt's Matt. They do crazy shit. Jeff is wild and insane, and it was awesome. Like, that's cool. I watched a little bit of the Moxley-Danielson match. I mean, that's going to be great anyway. I don't like how, I mean, I don't know. I'm not privy on the Varsity Blondes or nothing, but I feel like they've fallen off since I remember taking them against the Young Bucks one time. One of my losses.
They, yeah, I feel like they were kind of involved with that MJF for a little bit, and like during that little middle feud he had before Punk, and
it's a shame.
It kind of quieted down a little bit.
And then MJF cut a promo, and then I stopped right before the Jay Lethal Adam Cole match, which I'm sure was just dandy.
Boom.
I wonder, did you watch this?
I did.
Did they promote like this ROH Supercard that's happening at all? Since he is the owner of ROH now.
I don't remember seeing anything about it. And I always get mixed up because I just with Twitter and watching the show, you sometimes think you saw it. Like, did I see that on Twitter? But I feel like everything I've seen for it or heard about it has been on Twitter.
Yeah. Interesting.
Now, when's that? What night's that show?
I think this Friday. I think it's
Friday.
Friday, yes. I think. I don't know.
Oh my god.
That'd be No, it wouldn't be stupid. I mean, I was gonna say
Friday's what? Smackdown, Hall of Fame.
Yeah, but I think that Hall of Fame is going to be taped, right?
It has to, because aren't they doing it after SmackDown?
Yeah, they're doing it after SmackDown. So
they got to be doing it on Thursday, probably.
No, it is taking place this Friday, the Supercard. So you're going to have Supercard in Texas. Interesting.
Oh man, and then so you got then NXT's Saturday afternoon, then right after that, it's going to lead right into night.
Probably going to lead right into Mania. Yes.
I think that's a really good idea.
No, yeah, I don't mind it. That's because it kind of gives you back that one night WrestleMania feel if you're into NXT too, which I'm not.
But it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, we don't watch NXT religiously since it became 2.0. And I mean, we've said that a lot, but I remember the one time when I watched the Halloween one with Chucky doing and I was like, oh, their pay-per-view for like Halloween. It was like a TV event or whatever in your house, something like that. And I just thought like, oh, I would give you like a synopsis of what's been going on, like Mania does with they air the hell out of these video promo packages before the matches. You see them on the pre-show, you see them at least 3 times. So that's what it's cool. Not really watching NXT that much, kind of seeing just through Twitter what's been happening with it. It's interesting. Mania starting at 7. we got a show in the afternoon, I will sit there and I'll watch the whole show. So I don't know. And then maybe I'll
I'm gonna
watch
try
NXT on
to.
Tuesday.
Man, I'm gonna try to.
Is Tony D'Angelo in the car? I mean,
Oh,
that's all I care about, really. Give me Tony D'Angelo.
Cameron Grimes still a thing?
Cameron Grimes.
Okay.
Who else do I like on NXT?
I feel like I like Braun Breaker, even though I don't ever watch him. I just feel like I
agree.
supposed to, which is, I guess, what they want.
I actually fixed my 2K22 and deleted like everybody.
Oh, there you go.
Renders everything, and then I just downloaded Madcap.
How do you do
Omos.
renders? I have a whole bunch of renders I don't use.
I just got rid of all of them because I thought they were all bugged with all the problems I was having. So I got Madcap, Omos, Ronda, and one more. I think Cody. They're the 4 I have with the renders.
I want to download Cody. I just can't find a good Cody that I like.
There's one with the one I have looks exactly like him. He's wearing purple and white, and his face is spot on, his hair spot on. Reckoning move, yeah, he basically all set up. But they're the only 4 I got now, and everything's been running smoothly. My rise running through that, I ended up dropping WWE Championship and the US Championship and going to NXT.
Ah,
The first time ever. I don't think anyone's done that.
you finished the missions, and
I would have mentioned something though. I don't like how I was the WWE champion and gotten like a US champion feud. And every time I come out, I don't come out with a title. And I think that's stupid. I don't come out being the WWE champion. So for some reason, it was just weird to me. I got reminded that I was the WWE champion because of a DM.
Yeah.
And I was like, why isn't this, when I come out, it just says my name. I don't have the title. I don't understand what's happening here. So I don't like that.
Not. Yeah, I noticed that. Not a fan of that as well. Terrible news. But
did we get into? We discussed Smackdown somewhat. We talked about the Battle Royal or whatnot. I really want to get into your Twitter feed really bad.
Yeah, let's do that. I mean, look, nothing happened on SmackDown, man. You saw Ricochet lose twice. Now he's defending the title against 2 people he beat, or who beat him. Ronda cut a weird promo. I don't know if you caught that.
I did catch that, and then Charlotte was on the
SmackDown champion. What? Let's call it SmackDown champion. Dumb. Like, there's no interest in that match whatsoever. I feel like it's a big. I'd rather see the KO Austin segment main event night 1 of WrestleMania.
Is that on night 2?
No, I think that one's main eventing night 1.
The Stone Cold?
Oh, Stone Cold's on night 1.
Okay.
Yeah, Stone Cold's on night 1.
All right.
Look at that.
We're pulling up here.
Couple.
We got it. We got a little tempo. We'll keep it on here. All right. So if you're just listening at some point later on today, we have the Twitter feed of Mr. Mike Butler, Madcap jaBROni. Go follow.
This is really exciting.
Where should I head to on here when we start all this?
Let's see. So let me just bring that shit up. I don't even know how to work Twitter right now. Where am I at? Here it is. Okay. So what did I say? Let's see. We should start right above where I retweeted the St. Peter's video clip. So right above Timothy Burke. There you go. Right above that one.
All right. We're going
right up there. You go. Right there. So look, here's the deal. This man, Hollywood Hangman Page Adam Pearce parody, backup Hangman, brought up a very good point. Am I tripping, or does it feel like AEW have a soft, unofficial brand split? Lee, Hobbs, Stark, Swerve, Hook, Andrade, Boom, Boom, Boom are on Rampage, MJF, Hangman, Danielson, CM Punk, Jericho, Britt, all Dynamite. I felt like that was a very good point. Thought it was a really good point. To which I retweeted and said, yep, and Rampage is the B show that for some reason Khan relegates Lee and Swerve to, and already had Swerve lose. Spoiler alert if you did not watch Rampage. I got heat for the most part. I mean, there wasn't a lot, you know. I'm not saying that I'm the biggest AEW guy, because I'm not. But it's more like, so this fella Joe, Pro Wrestling Joe, says it's more like the show they bring new signings into stores first. Punk, Cole, Russell, and Rampage mostly as well at first. That's how they do things. Totally cool with that response. You know, it's nice, it's respectful, you know, cool. The guy Anthony says it's also how they try to build ratings for the show. Swerve and Lee had the highest rated segment last week, so they brought them back to see if they can replicate it. It happened with the other guys as well, and it happens now with Dynamite. Cool. This is where it kind of starts getting weird. You got the 3 W's, which is Wrestling, Weed, and Wifus. Cool name. Saying I complain and complain and complaining. I ask, no complaining, just speaking facts. Now.
Oh, I didn't see this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he said, opinions ain't facts for starters. And I was like,
okay. I found this on the web for he said opinions and facts for stars.
Serious?
Check that.
Shut up. So he said that, and I said, would you say Rampage is the main show? Legit, genuinely curious, and trying to have a conversation. Don't need to bring in the tough guy emojis.
Great response, wasn't it? Because
thank you. Look, I don't look to Twitter fight. You know, if you have an opinion, I would like to know more about your opinion.
Yeah, because your little comments become actually just like laughable when you just put an emoji of yawning after it and then Groucho Marx glasses on one. It's like, dude, you're proving your point that you really have nothing else and you can't type more than like 6 words without an emoji.
Now, if anyone has a disagreement, I'm fine with that. So here's my thought process in why I believe Rampage is a B show, which nowhere do I say that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying Lee and Swerve all came in to AEW with a lot of hype. And I feel like with that much hype, you would be featured on the show that just did 1 million views. Not the show that ranges between 3 and 500 views, 1,000 views. I don't think not as many people watch Dynamite as they do Rampage. Just like not as many people right now watch Raw as much as they watch SmackDown. I think that's what it is. Where back in the day, not as many people watch SmackDown as they did Raw. Everybody has a B show.
But it's also the fact they bring up the Punk situation. Yeah, Punk's debut was built around the debut of Rampage. So that's why that happened for a few weeks, building up this new show.
Right.
And they were bringing CM Punk in
to
get eyeballs on it.
Yes.
And then it's now what it is. Like what you said is spot on. It's more of there's storylines, I feel, of certain people going on that show. And that's just that. It's the way it is.
Right. And to that point, if you click the one quote tweet that I have on here, it'll bring up another solid name here. His name is Hooksuke Nakamierda. Very, very, very clever. He said, you mean the same show that seemed to be the exclusive show to watch CM Punk matches for several weeks? Yes, that one.
So it's I even see that, and that's exactly what we just said. Yes, it was used to put eyeballs on the brand new show with bringing in CM Punk, one of these dudes who people have wanted to see for years and years and years. And then it happened. They got eyeballs on it, and now we see where Punk is. We see where Adam Cole is.
And if Lee and Swerve are on Dynamite, then in like next couple of weeks regularly, awesome. I'm just saying that I think that this is kind of proven the point of how, I guess, bloated would be the word of the Dynamite roster. Get him off my Twitter. Get him off. Get him off. But then, now this has been squashed as of right before we went on the show. But then we got a little deeper. Replying to the Anthony comment was the Cult of Pun X.
Yes.
And he has CM Punk in his profile picture. In his bio, literally says, watching AEW since day one. Okay. He tells Anthony to stop it. You're disproving his soon-to-be Kane's racist tweet that he is hinting at. I guess it's because I mentioned 2 black guys.
Yeah, I did. And I, for some reason, it's not letting me, because I'm not signed in on Twitter here. It's not letting me pull up the quote tweets, but I did see that one in which, yes, you were now borderline.
I'm calling Tony Khan a racist. I'm not racist.
Okay.
I'm calling
Yeah.
Tony Khan a racist, which I'm not. And, before I go on, we ended up squashing this because I replied to his comment saying, bro, I don't hint at anything racist. I stay away from that shit. Those were 2 biggest signings they had recently, so that's why I mentioned them, which is true. And then, he went on to say, that's my bad then. This app automatically makes you think the worst, which sucks. Haha, peace. And, we had a nice, I said, understandable. Happens all the time. If anyone thinks that this is racist, or if I'm racist, or if I'm calling Tony Khan racist, I'm not. I have better things to do than to be all like that. I will say Tony Khan, I mean, if we're going to that subject, if we're doing that, Tony Khan really hasn't painted himself in a great light recently. Now, has he? With, Big Swole coming to mind and whatnot. I digress. I'm not calling anybody racist, okay? I had an opinion, which the man said opinions ain't facts, for starters. But I mean Dynamite, like the stage. Which show you watching? Which show you gonna choose to watch? You know what I'm saying?
And it's also time slot. I mean,
time slot. Yeah, it's not even their fault. Like they're in a terrible time slot.
Even with Smackdown, sometimes I won't. If I'm not around, I won't. Well, I mean, it's Friday night, 8 to 11 wrestling. A lot of the times I'm checking it out maybe later in the night if I'm not doing anything, or the next morning drinking coffee, because sometimes life happens. It's a bad time slot. Wednesday night, everyone's home usually. It's on. Look forward to it. Monday night, same thing. So I feel like it's a lot easier to watch Raw and Dynamite.
What I want to know is, how come the one time I get Twitter clout, because I never get this type of buzz on Twitter, and how come they're noticing all the negative stuff that I said?
Yeah, they don't comment on any of the positives.
They don't comment on the positives. It's unfortunate. I have a lot of good stuff. Like this one right here that you're showing. That's a solid tweet.
This is great.
Why wouldn't anyone pick that one up?
And this is true. This is an ongoing joke.
I retweeted Fightful. I mean, like, they have a following, probably more than that Hangman Adam Pearce account. So, like, how come nobody saw that? And I hashtag Dynamite. I hashtagged us.
This is great. And then
that's solid. That's good content.
And then boom, I said it. September 2024, man. They love these tournaments to stretch out for years and years. So we're gonna get a champion at some point.
Like the TBS tournament just ended last week,
What was up with this? I got no kickback from this. I got
no idea.
Dango, I'll be stepping away from the ring in a couple months. Goodbye forever. And then all of a sudden, like, his Twitter was like,
is his Twitter still down?
I don't know. I'm kind of nervous to even go see. Let's
try to check now. I don't know how to. I still don't know how to work Twitter.
It's so weird being on like on your Mac, like on Twitter. I'm so used to your phone.
Johnny Curtis. Yes, I mean, I don't.
Why is it not coming up? Like,
All right, so like I can't like
he's not there, dude.
not there. Dirty
It's
Danny, not there, right? So that's upsetting. Is
Oh my God, this account doesn't exist.
Jesus?
What happened to Johnny Curtis?
You know who would be perfect in this situation, in this missing person case? You know who'd be perfect?
Oh, dude.
Police. That's unbelievable. And now we can't. This is why every team should have a B team. Is Tyler okay?
The fashion police. Is Tyler? Let's see. What's his name? Gorgeous or something?
Gorgeous. He's still good. He's okay.
All right, he's on there.
He's all right. He's doing his Twitch thing. Okay.
Gotta figure out what's going on with Dango though.
Yeah.
Anything else happening?
We need to get to the bottom of this.
The big cup theory. I was telling my wife about the big cup theory. Everyone has a big cup.
Everyone has a big cup. I don't have a big cup. That's a lie. I do.
Ooh.
I do have a big cup.
I did like this from Stephanie Hypes because a lot of people were, even though like we were saying like, oh, they're doing the same thing week by week. I did like the Seth can't find a path to Mania stuff belongs in the dumpster. It was tweeted by Daily DDT. Stephanie Hype says, why? It's storytelling. SmackDown Seth kept being overlooked for a title shots on Raw. He earned a one-on-one title shot. Never happened. He finally did at Royal Rumble, but his opponent cheated. WWE title ended up elsewhere, another show. And now he's pushed aside for Mania, and he's fed up. And when you break it down like that,
Yeah.
That's
Now, I mean, everyone's gonna have just awful, like everyone's gonna have a different opinion about something. Literally, there are 20 people who keep liking a response that was against mine, and I keep getting notifications that people are liking the response. There's like 20 people right now that essentially disagree with me, and that's fine. That's fine. I'm not mad at that. But that's the people that start putting words in your mouth or whatever because accusing someone of being racist. Like,
well, because a lot of those people making those likes or whatever have ulterior motives with wrestling.
Of course,
they're more about a war and fighting than actually just talking about wrestling. So that's why
like the one guy, I told him I asked him, literally asked him if he thought Rampage was the Yay show, which he has yet to respond to, which is fine. Probably won't. I'm not going to sweat on it. But there's one Twitter opinion we can all, I think, agree on. That Ryback is a real piece of shit.
This is true.
Ryback's a real piece of shit.
So he tweeted at Triple H?
I don't think he tweeted at Triple H. He tweeted about Triple H.
About him, yes. Where's let me get that.
Yes. Get that.
What's his name on there? Twitter. Is it Ryback?
Yeah, it's just Ryback. It's the big guy Ryback.
Big guy Ryback.
There you go.
Get that. Did he take it down? Oh, no, here it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, wait. He quote tweeted his own tweet?
He quote tweeted his own tweet because he wanted to promote his tweet, but he got like suppressed, he's calling it.
All right, so he says, remember, negative marks, there is much more to this than your limited thinking can process. But he did a tweet originally. You ended up being the biggest disappointment for me personally.
He did at Triple H.
Yeah.
At the end there, he did. What a piece of shit. That makes him even a bigger piece of shit.
Yeah. So I remember going through this with the comments. I remember like one of the first ones was his Twitter poll. Oh, where's his Twitter poll at?
Dude, you gotta
there
realize.
it is.
There it is.
Never forget.
That's great. No, that's great.
That's like that happened to him on Twitter. 71%.
He has it pinned. Or he has that poll like pinned to his account. Maybe, or like a different one.
All right. It's 2 hours ago. Oh, all right. It's that time again to vote what organization you want Ryback trademark to return to. Check out for, oh my God, he tweeted this 2 hours ago and pinned it. This is great. Yo, we need to get Feed Me More stuff.
Hold on. Yeah, we do, but like, please vote seriously this time. Only vote retire if you mean it. Thank you. All right. So hold on before we click anything.
Okay.
Because I got it on mine too. How many? All right. What's leading the vote right now?
All right. Well, obviously, Retire's leading the vote,
Well,
but we need
obviously,
percentage.
Retire leading the vote. Okay. I think it goes Retire, AEW, Impact, WWE. I
But
think
there's weird people who like them where I feel like WWE would be 2, maybe.
There's so many votes on this, though. He has way too big of a following. I mean, I know we're about to, but like,
I don't think I follow them.
I don't follow
might
him
have
either.
started
So I guess
following 'em.
I don't follow
I need to
him
go on my
either.
All right, we'll see if are we following him on the jaBROnis account.
No shot. We wouldn't follow the jaBROni. We wouldn't follow him on the jaBROnis.
No, we're not following him. He has 1.4 million.
Oh my god. Followers? Yeah, he does. Whoa. That's a
Wow.
shame.
But yeah, I'm definitely thinking like Retire, then WWE, and then like AEW Impact.
All right, I'm ready to go.
All right,
I'm gonna click it. Boom, clicked. Whoa.
Oh, I can't vote. It didn't sign
Okay.
me in. All right, I'm gonna do it on my phone and see it then.
Yeah.
I'm going to click Retire. Oh,
Yeah.
all right. I got 71% Retire, 12% WWE, 10 AEW, 7 Impact.
So that 1% is me because I did it and have 70% retired. But yes. So there's still 2 days left, but I'm thinking
Let's go in the comments. I can't wait to see the results.
oh my god.
Same. You totally won't get Retire.
You're still doing this. Stop putting retire as an option.
At this point, you have to be trolling. Ryback is soft. Oh, he got blocked within 2 hours. Remy LeBeau, you're awesome.
Can anyone who's blocked by Ryback please give me pointers? Because that is like my main goal. I have yet to be blocked by anybody to my knowledge. So I would like to be blocked by this fellow.
You're auto blocked. Did you see this next one?
No.
You've temporarily auto blocked from viewing and interacting. Robert, this happens when they were in safety mode and we flagged your interactions as. Oh, he is soft.
So like, if someone insults them, then like
they get like
automatically get blocked.
Yeah, for like temporary or something.
That's wild.
No one cares. Stop asking.
Oh, for the capital W. That's crazy.
Someone was serious. Impact would be a nice fresh start for you, I think. The new ROH is coming back as well. That could be cool.
You know what's sad though about that is that is a very thoughtful response, and that person is about to get fucking roasted for saying, and he didn't ask for any of it. You're the biggest disappointment in wrestling. Can't believe your insane comments about Triple H, pure legend. What exactly are you, trash? I don't care if you block me.
How do you keep retiring from something you haven't done in years? It seems to not want you either. This is... Wow. Take the hint, fella. Why do you do this to yourself? Oh my God.
We need to do this more often. We need to just like search for bad wrestling takes.
We need to, I think weekly, we need to just hop on Twitter for 10 minutes and scroll through and just see what's going on. Add it with jaBROni of the week.
Yeah.
You need to see what's going on with Ryback, and that's about, I mean.
I really don't want to make a whole thing dedicated to Ryback, but I mean, if it warrants it, we can.
I mean, where's the other thing? Yeah, DJ Valentino Khan set to perform at WrestleMania 38. No idea who that is. I need a Khan checklist or something? They're multiplying. Nothing. I needed to add some more hashtags in there. Too many Khans. All right, let's Cody. What's up, Cody? Let's get off here.
Love it.
Let's get back. We're back. All right.
I want to get blocked so bad.
I mean, we both voted. We might. We could definitely. We're definitely getting blocked if you comment on that right now and say something.
I want to say something clever though.
It just can't be.
Like I can't compete with some of those comments that were already on there.
Yeah. Come up with something creative.
somebody, so the WWE page posted a picture of Triple H in his throne. Said the King of Kings, right?
Yeah.
Somebody replied, "The only King of Kings is the Almighty God, the Ancient of Days, the Alpha and the Omega, the Mighty Man in battle, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Please take this down, sucker." What joker.
Come on. We didn't really get much into the Triple H.
No, we can.
It,
I would like to.
That was one of the last things we need to talk about this week, which was that what it broke yesterday, where he had the interview with Ariel, which I still didn't get to.
He had it with
Let him
Stephen
watch.
A., not Ariel.
Who, Ariel? Wasn't it Ariel? Hello.
No, it was Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, I thought it was Ariel. Was Stephen A. Smith?
No.
Was he on First Take?
Part of it aired on First Take, but it was on Stephen A.'s ESPN Plus show, like Stephen A.'s World or something.
Who has that? Do you have that?
ESPN Plus? I think I do, actually. I just never watch it.
That's like their $4.99 a month or something.
Yeah, you can also like get it like as a part of bundle if you have Hulu and Disney Plus. You can get like all that in a bundle.
Because they might have their UFC. Like, I think you can watch like certain UFC things through their ESPN Plus. But yeah, it went to a point where he had to get like he's coughing up blood, and then Stephanie got rushed to the hospital.
It's sad, and you wish that he would have. He deserved a better sending off. I was talking to my wife about it, and she was pretty upset, and like she thought that Triple H would be one of those ones where we would get like an in-ring speech from and announcing his retirement, in a everyone cry fest type of deal.
I don't know, because I feel like he's so like not regular that it would be like almost to the point where if this didn't happen, I feel like he was almost retired.
I mean, yeah, he was, but like he never said the word.
Like a special attraction still. You could see him coming back and training for a match. Like,
well, yeah, apparently he had plans for a WrestleMania 38 match before all this happened.
I mean, the only thing that would have been left for him to do was something with Cody.
Yeah, but at the time that this happened, I mean, I don't think like Cody wasn't a free agent or anything, so like it was very curious what they had planned.
I mean, they've done. Yeah, I mean, his last match was what? Was it? I saw Randy.
That was his last televised match. Randy at Saudi Arabia.
Was that that was a 1-on-1? Was that was after the debacle in Saudi before?
Yeah.
Was that the next Saudi? So it was the Brothers of Destruction versus Triple H and HBK, and then the next time they went out, it was Triple H and Randy. Because I vaguely remember them building it up, and I
think there was a show in between. I think you had the Undertaker and Goldberg after the tag match. Maybe they were on the same show.
Yeah, it's weird. Just again, like last week with Finn versus Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. Did you end up watching it all and realize that it was the real thing?
I didn't watch it all. I saw what I needed to see. Still don't believe it happened. Don't believe that it happened right before the main event of WrestleMania. That's based with how like trash that main event was. That basically means Finn and Hot Bobby main evented at WrestleMania. So.
That made me think it definitely happened because being there live, I remember towards the end, like I was burnt out and ready to go.
Yeah, that's probably another reason. I probably was like wiped out from all the other matches. It happened after Batista and Triple H. And I think I was wiped out after that match. I need too. Like,
so was that all right, that's perfect. Did Randy and Triple H happen before Batista and Triple H, or was it after?
It was after.
Okay.
It was after.
I got my time frames right now.
Yeah.
God.
Because it was the last televised match. Now, he had another match. It was a weird tag match in Japan that he had with Shinsuke, but that wasn't televised.
Oh, yeah. I do remember that.
There you go.
All right.
Either way, it's a sad day, and it almost felt like people like it. If you didn't tell me he retired and you just told me to look at Twitter and see everybody talking about him, I would have thought he died.
Originally when I got on Twitter, two of the first things I saw, I was like, "Oh, wait, what happened?" Like, and then I think soon enough, but it was one of those, like, I had 10 seconds where I was like, "Oh my God, Triple H died."
Yeah, I literally thought that I would have thought that that's what that was.
And then I was reading the quote about him, like, he was going to get surgery, and then he didn't know if he was going to see his daughters, and I'm getting like goosebumps here, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is terrible." And then, but luckily, hopefully,
I'm also really happy to see a lot of the people who tweeted are like former people that were under his tutelage. Oh, hold on. Somebody, the 3Ws replied.
Oh
my God. So he said, I was about to try to explain, but nah, not worth it. Negative Nancy's like you will never feel anything is enough, even though all these talents are finally getting TV time and recognition. I'm like, where they used to work. So keep complaining away. Ooh.
That's his only argument, is he takes this as complaining. You just saying that one show is more higher up than the other show, which is an obvious. Dynamite is the bigger show than Rampage. That is complaining. Gotcha.
So let's see. LOL, it's not complaining, but enjoy the rest of your day with your weed, wrestling,
Wafus,
and whatever. Do I know what? Do we know what Wifus is?
I have no idea what it is.
All right. LOL is not complaining, but enjoy the rest of your day with your weed, wrestling, and whatever Wifus is. Cool.
Got him.
Nice. Roasted. Anyway.
All right. I think it's time for jaBROni of the week.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jaBROni.
All right. So earlier in the episode, we talked about Kevin Owens coming out dressed as Stone Cold. Again, the idea of somebody coming out and playing the wrong music, and it's not that person, to get some heat and dressing up like someone. I believe the Miz has done it, but it's happened so much. But apparently, if you do it recently, you're just copying off of, I believe, AEW Revolution when Don Callis came out to Kenny Omega's music. That is the same thing. It is a stolen valor from AEW, and wow, just unoriginal. But yes, Taz thought that WWE was copying off of AEW with playing. My God, I just sound stupid saying it, but playing Stone Cold's music twice. Kevin Owens using it as a tool, if you will. And Taz ended up looking like a tool, complaining about it. I'm not going to really rant much more about it. It's just it was just a really bad take by Taz, saying that it's been done again. WCW, WWF, WWE, Impact, ROH, New Japan. It's happened in every single company. So to complain about it, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of tedious. And then I want to bring back up the guy from GameStop last week, the neckbeard piece of shit or whatever, who tried to belittle me. You are still a piece of shit. You are jaBROni of the week still this week. And GameStop also, just for just having this guy employed for you. I mean, I'll never buy anything from your store again, but I mean, whatever. But I just wanted to mention him again. He's a scumbag. piece of shit. And Taz, you have bad takes. Michael.
See, I feel like this is kind of a weird week. Because we kind of talked about our jabronis of the week already.
Kind of, yes.
You know, me, I had a multitude of options as of this morning. I mean, you know,
Easy
but,
pick.
I mean, look, I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but you know, I'm gonna let the 3 W's, you know, get off. You know, I'm gonna let them off the hook. Or anybody else that I simply offended with a fact.
Let them off with a warning.
I mean, it's Ryback. It's Ryback. It's always been Ryback. Personally, I think if it were up to me, he would be jaBROni of the year already just for being alive. But you know, that's why we have a committee. You know, that's why we.
The fact that he tweeted that 2 hours ago,
pretty rough. So he's jaBROni of the week. But what I want to do instead of just dissing him, I want to show everyone something that my wife picked me up from Target. If you'll give me the time, in honor of this man going into the Hall of Fame next week, we found this little ditty at Target. It's an Undertaker action figure with multiple heads. Yes. So you got one where his like eyes are rolled in the back of his head. Then you got one that looks like really mean, and then the current one, which is like that one. Yes. Got his nice little outfit there, nice little robe there.
Goes fantastic.
Goes with Hot Bobby and Asuka.
Yes.
Yeah.
What a match that would
be.
be.
Ryback.
Yeah, Ryback, piece of shit. jabROnis of the week.
Johnny Cena went to town riding on a pony. Rock stuck a feather up his ass and called him a jaBROni.
All right, so that's about to do it for this week. I don't know, are we going to be doing a show before jabROni casts?
I mean, I feel like we should, I guess, to kind of like, because a lot's going to be happening. Yeah, and I feel like we need to take the time, do the predictions.
So I think everything should be set by Friday. So I feel like Friday we'll do the whole. I mean, we'll miss maybe potentially, or it might be happening while we record. Depending on when we, but we'll pick the card for night 1 and 2.
Yeah,
all together, and then our picks will be on the jabROni cast. They'll be up there for everyone to see during the shows. But all right, so we'll make on Friday. We're going to be back. WrestleMania predictions, and also the bigger stories of the week. I'm sure there's going to be a lot going on. It's going to be, I mean, it's the busiest week of the year in wrestling, so we got a lot of stuff going on.
That's why I take vacation.
It was smart. But yes, we'll throw them up here one more time just to remind everybody. Boom. Saturday, April 2nd. We go live on all Body Slam platforms. 7 p.m. and then night 2 on Sunday at 7 p.m. We will be back. Guest TBA.
I want to invite WWW.
Ooh. See, these are all potentials. I wouldn't mind that. I would bring in some people on who have different views and opinions than ours. That would be very exciting. I have a couple things up my sleeve that I don't have right now. We'll see what happens. All right. Check out the merch store description, the link. jabROni's 316 shirt there, plus all other hoodies, t-shirts, and whatnots. Go check it out. You can follow the show at jaBROni's Pod on Twitter. Follow him, Madcap jaBROni. Follow me, Happy jaBROni, on the Twitter. And we will be back this Friday. Everyone have a lovely Mania week. We'll see it. We'll be fighting what is on the Twitterverse. jabROnis. Out.
jabROni, JABRONI, XYZ, ABC. Oh, it doesn't matter how you spell jabROni.